Hello my dear friends and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. In today's video we're going to be talking about the first plot details revealed for the Book of Boba Fett. As always my dear Megalorians, before we dive into it, please may I ask you to hit that big red subscribe button if you've not done so, and also be sure to give that bell a good old tickle to be alerted each and every time that I post a new video. We are on the road for 100,000 subscribers, thank you all so much for your support. But without much further ado and without any more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into it. So let's talk about the Book of Boba Fett. Star Wars Newsnet, who recently leaked some concept art for the Kenobi series, have now reported on some plot details for the Book of Boba. This is really exciting stuff, so let's dive straight in. So they've heard that in the series, Boba Fett is going to be in revenge mode. He will be going after everyone who did him wrong in the past, and he will be also looking for other bounty hunters. And even more, he'll be doing it with a new look to his armor. A full armor change seems unexpected considering Fett's efforts to fix his old armor and how much it means to him in The Mandalorian Season 2, but we were assured from people who saw it that there are distinct differences to how it looks, and that the updated armor looked awesome, with a much better paint job than the last we saw of him in The Mandalorian Season 2 post-credits scene. They go on to speculate that this could be a show technique to help the audience differentiate between the past and present, as flashbacks are expected. You might recall Tamara Morrison revealing this series would include flashbacks set between The Empire Strikes Back and The Mandalorian. In addition to that, a report from June described the new show as The Mandalorian Season 2.5. From a merchandising perspective, having him wear a new armor makes sense, so we can now differentiate him between his appearances in The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, and the past, while selling new toys and figures. On the other hand, the fact that he will be going after those who did him wrong explains the necessity of the Empire era flashbacks, as they might use those as the setup for present time events. So basically, my dear Megalorians, Boba Fett is going to have a new armor which is going to be different to the one in The Mandalorian and different to his original one in the original trilogy. And on top of that, my suspicions might have been confirmed that the show is going to be a revenge list. Now this tells us something really huge. If Boba is on a mission to get revenge over everyone who wronged him, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker and some of the original trilogy bounty hunters have to appear. On top of that, I think Boba Fett is going to learn that Mace Windu survived and he'll definitely be after him, the man who killed his father. You guys know just how passionate I am in favour of the Mace Windu lives theory, and if you're not, head over to this video where I explain it all. Now there is something very juicy that I learned recently to do with the Book of Boba Fett, but I've got to keep my lips sealed. But basically, if that turns out to be true, then my theory about Mace Windu appearing in the Book of Boba is almost certain. I'm probably going to make a video on my Patreon, but I can't say anything here. As Robert Rodriguez said, this show is going to blow our minds. So as for the armor that Boba Fett could be wearing, they might go with the all black upgrade that we saw in War of the Bounty Hunters, or he might just make some touch-ups to his green one. All in all though, this report is huge if it's true. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. If the Book of Boba is going to be a revenge list, as this report indicates, which one of Boba's targets are you most looking forward to see? Before I go, my dear Megalorians, I want to plug in the fact that I have some new merch. Apart from the wide array of t-shirts that you can get, which include the Dark Side Meg shirt, the Darth Plagueis quote shirt, my Mando shirts and much more, I now have an exclusive mega mug, which comes in a variety of 15 colours. Use the code GIVEMEMUG for 15% off the mugs as well as the entire merch store. The link is down there in the description down below, but otherwise my dear friends, this is where we part ways. I'm Star Wars Meg, wishing you all a phenomenal rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.